Hey everyone, welcome back to the final part of the Fontaine 4.1 Archon Quest. It's raining over here. Neuvillette got sad. He revealed his identity, and he's the Hydro Dragon, Sovereign Dragon, Sovereign Dragon, something like that. Now, I'm not really certain because I haven't caught up on the lore. It's kind of tough when you play a ton of games, like, you're not entirely invested in one game, so yeah. But overall, Arlecchino raised some really strong points. I'm a huge fan of her, more so than Furina, obviously. I mean, I have a thing for white-haired girls. I think Furina also has white-haired girls. Oh wait, maybe it's a type, I don't know. I mean, considering my two favorite characters in the game are Nahid and Shen-He, so yep. Anyways, she raised some strong points, and now it's the epilogue type thing.
You guys are back?
Crystal! Macaroon!
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals, is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Yeah, so this is mostly like the catching up on everyone, telling them what happened, asking about everyone's situation. This is basically like an ending, which, I mean, the one thing that I did not like about this Archon Quest was the lack of combat.
Sigewinne! Traveler, Paimon, you're back! Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt? We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Neuvillette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided. How did Neuvillette know that he was needed here? Well, Monsieur Neuvillette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days. Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Wolsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Okay, the cutscenes were amazing. We got a ton of lore regarding Arlecchino. Got our first appearance on her, which is a monumental moment because up till now she was just a name, and we only had two instances where we saw her: the Fontaine teaser and the Lazarus Night trailer. So she's real. She's got a pyro vision. So hopefully she's going to be playable sometime soon. And you're damn sure that I will be pulling for her because obviously I need her. But yeah, the one thing I am disappointed with is the lack of combat in this quest. There's not even that many puzzles to solve.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be? A bare-teethed cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely, Freminet.
Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorinde in person.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Father is very capable and also trustworthy. Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lyney was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days? Looks like it, yeah. Excellent. I will host a tea party. For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake. Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us. We should start preparing that tea party.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm all for it.
I'll help you set it up.
Alright, those siblings are having fun. Honestly, I feel if they weren't with the Fatui, like, they would be this really cute brother-sister relationship, but they have that Fatui name on them, and that completely changes the entire perspective. Although personally, I don't think the Fatui are bad. I think they're more like anti-heroes.
If you can find the time, please stay at the fortress for just a while longer.
Like, I feel like their goals align with ours, but their method of achieving it is vastly different from ours. And the Tsaritsa is the best example, because she wants the gnosis of every Archon. Now, the other Archons are also willingly giving it to her, so there must be something. There's something, obviously, which I don't know, but I hope we get to know soon.
Courier, Miss Sigewinne told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh? It's you two.
Courier, Lumine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though, so don't say a word to anyone.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Not at all!
Definitely a couple. It's actually funny. Also, I don't know if we can explore that area or not, but I would really love to go there on the ship. It'd be really amazing. I might be able to find it from outside. I don't think so.
The rumors about us are literally everywhere now. Please do something about it.
But it's not like I caused them by myself. All right. I'll try to do something about it when I can find the time.
That's what a couple would say when they want to hide their relationship. I actually like this mini side plot that they introduce. It's kind of fun. Alright, Wriothesley's here.
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Iudex himself to exchange the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere. He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Clorinde has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigewinne.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorinde received lipstick instead.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sigewinne too?
Nope, they're from yours truly. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Hooray!
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
I don't think we got that paperwork done till now, because the area outside the fortress Meropide, like the underwater area, so there are torches that rotate, and if you get spotted with them, you're immediately brought back to the fortress on accounts of trying to escape, which is kind of absurd to me. Because after the Archon Quest, that shouldn't have been the case. For the duration of the quest, I can agree. After it, we have Wriothesley's approval. So, why are we still convicted? And I think we have done our sentence, but the game's the game.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same. Being free sure feels pretty special now. Huh? How did you know? Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all. It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool? You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here? Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward. Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right? Alright then, good night to you, traveler.
yeah, we're done with Act 4. And Childe had a really interesting cutscene right there. I mean, spoiler alert, but that's your weekly boss for Furina's talents, so best be prepared to fight a huge whale. Now, as I said, I love this quest. It was very dialogue heavy, but the lack of combat actually made me kind of sad. I think they're saving combat for the final part of the quest, like we had with Sumeru, where it was mostly dialogue over there as well. And then in the final part, we had that weekly boss fight, which is pretty epic. So I think they're going on that route. But until then, enjoy these videos, and yeah, please subscribe and have a great day. Goodbye.